Hello, I'm Nina, also known as Ukkerpuk, and I'll be showing you around Palia. Palia is a new game. It's still in closed beta, but it's like a very cozy, casual game, like a kind of hybrid between Stardew Valley, My Time at Portia, Animal Crossing, and I've been loving it so far. This is my current housing plot, which I've expanded a little bit. This is my small house, which I'm still trying to get bigger. Something that's good to know is that this game is completely free. You don't have to spend money on anything. If you really want to spend money, you can spend it on like the in-game shop, which is only like outfits and stuff. You can't buy any gameplay things. You can't pay to accelerate. You can't pay uh, for anything. There's nothing behind the paywall except for like outfits, but those don't involve anything in the game. Palia has like a couple of areas, two main maps, and then like the housing plot things. The housing plots are personal, and the other areas are like public areas. But you can have like relationships with villagers, you can make friendships, you can eventually start relationships with them. In this game, there's quite a lot of variety, and everything is casual. You don't have to spend any more time than you want to yourself. This is like your personal page. You can have like a first and a last name. You can start with a couple of tools and you can upgrade them by playing and leveling, and then you can get materials and get them better. You have like your levels, and your levels combined are combined into like your player level, which I'm not sure what it involves. But the higher you get a certain skill, the better items you can get and all the recipes. You start with a backpack. You can expand your backpack by spending gold, and that's all in-game gold because you can't buy any with real money. There's like this personality system, which I'm not sure what it does yet, but apparently I'm like a water type. And this is the main map of the village with all the little different stores. You can see all the villagers, and there are like a couple of areas which you can go. This is the other main map, and with like the last update, they added a new area with like a market with event things. It does not impact gameplay, but it's just fun to have. You have quests, which you can track and complete, and you see what you have to do for who. You can create communities. And this is the relation tab. Here you can see all the villagers and where you stand with them. For example, Ash is level 1 friendship, but for example, I really like Tish. So I've been spending a lot of time talking to Tish and my friendship level, getting my friendship level up. And I also gave her a box of chocolates, which opened the romance path. And then you get like certain rewards and show off like a pin or something. There are achievements, which are just there to be cool. And you get this renown, and renown you can spend to get like extra focus and stuff. And you can get like these reward things, which is just customization. This is then the market event, which is going on with like these fluffy items. And for example, this is like one of the villagers. He's like the bug catcher, and he delivers mail, I think. But yeah, you can talk with them, and by talking with the villagers, you learn lore of Palia, what's going on, where things come from, and so forth. You can ask what they want in a certain week, gifts to increase friendship. And some also sell things, like he's a bug catcher. Usually you can't get into like villager houses, but I can enter Tish, her house, because I got her key. Because I increased the friendship level. And probably also because I'm romancing her. That's why I can visit her in her house. Otherwise you won't see the houses from the inside. But I can chat with her. But look, I can also flirt with her. I'm really a water type because this is also how I would respond like in real life. No, and sometimes she says like really sweet things. Maybe she does now as well.
That chat was just everything.
Oh, they're so cute. Also, like Tish is the furniture making girl. There's a cook, there's a blacksmith, there's forestry, mining, fishing. A lot of different things you can do. So you can use emotes to communicate, for example, wave at them. Last update they added like sitting down. which I love personally. You can also chat with people, you can make communities, you can make friends, you can request and gift items. In the outside area there are more rare materials, for example hardwood and palladium ore and I think iron ore. But this is like the Baharia Bay area, where are different materials and a lot less villagers. But there are still things to do. Here you can also get like rare chupas, those little bunny things, and deers. You don't really have to compete with people, because for example, if there's like a tree or a mining node, everyone who hits the node or the tree or anything, they all will get the reward, even only if you hit it only once. So that way people like to gather up and get things together. And what's also very nice of this server is people are very friendly. So for example, if they find a flow tree, which is kind of rare, or like pallium, or like one of those white bunny things, they put it in chat, and then people will say like, oh, I'm on my way, and then people get it together. Oh, this is a good example. We both cut down the tree, and we both get the reward. And it's not like one gets more, one gets less. No, it's personal. There is also not real combat in this game. The only combat you have is that you can like hunt those animals, but there is no PvP. There's like no dropping damage. You get like a glider. You can craft that after some point. But look, there's no falling damage. You just roll and nothing happens. So there's also no way to die. But you can only hunt like these deers and those chupa animal thingies. You can also collect like herbs and stuff, like garlic, these sundrop lilies, which you can use in cooking and certain other recipes. There's also like these bugs catching, but I didn't bring any bombs. And the special ones, because everything is like normal rarity or like special rarity, the special ones you can display. Well, now we're home again, and I'll show some of the crafter things. These are, for example, our wood crafters. What is good to know is you can just put some wood in and it takes a couple of time to produce something. This advanced sawmill takes like 1 minute and 18 seconds to produce a wooden plank. These are smelters, and everything has like a different smelt time. For example, stone bricks are real easy and take only 2 minutes, but like a gold bar takes 6 hours. But the time keeps on ticking even though you're offline. For example, you go to sleep, you put like 5 gold ore in, and then next morning you'll have a gold bar, which sells for a lot. This is your main crafting station where you make items. There are a lot of different items to craft. If they have like this little green plus thingy, that means you've already crafted one. For example, this one does not have the green thingy. If I craft this now, this is all crafting, not very special. You get like 3 ideas and you can pick one and you will get that recipe. For example, this looks like a little stool or table. Apparently it's a log cabin small bench. These are your storage boxes, which you can craft and expand your storage space with. This, for example, is like a bug with like a star quality. And you can display those. Well, these are my apple trees. Because you can buy like soil. Soil has 9 spaces, but the tree takes all 9. So these are currently growing apples. This is my other soil. I do have a lot of seeds, but I have not placed them yet because I want to move this around because I also want to expand the house. You have like this mailbox. Villagers can send you mail here and sometimes they send like gifts. You also have like this shipping bin. If you want to sell something, because you can sell things in stores, but not every store accepts everything. You can put it in this shipping bin. For example, I want to sell 2 apples. I put 2 apples in. And whatever else I want to sell. For example, I want to sell like this moss. It will create a total sale. Like once every 30 minutes it gets collected and then you get sent the gold, which you'll receive immediately into your inventory. So basically you put it in, it gets sold, you get back to your plot area, then you get the gold. Obviously, what kind of cozy game wouldn't be complete without cooking? For example, I want to make ramen. And then you start making it. And you have like a couple of steps you have to do. This is one of the easier ones. This is the prep station, so I have to chop the garlic. All I have to do is click when the blue thing hits the white bar. It's that easy. It's very casual. It's not hard. I think like anybody can play this, and it's very casual. You don't have to do hard grinding or whatever. You can just enjoy your time how you like it. Do you want to cook all day? Then you cook all day. But now I put ingredients in. Now I have to stir. A quality star ramen. I'm currently thinking of like creating a Discord or a server community thing for queer and ally people, where we can have a nice and safe environment to play games together. And at this point, mainly Palia, because I'm playing Palia, where it's just safe for everybody, regardless of your pronouns, gender, sexual orientation, or whatever, to just have a good, fun time while keeping it safe and respectful. So if you're interested, let me know, and then I'll see you next time. Bye!